What's going on, guys? This is Shroot Stock Squad, and today is Friday, April 9th, 2021, and this video is going to be for entertainment purposes only. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about Palantir Technologies and a few other stocks that I wanted to go through with this portfolio overall, and all these good things. So if you're new to this channel, guys, this is Shroot Stocks. I'm showing you my journey to $1 million, open, transparent. There's no screen cropping out. There's no BS like that, and you're not going to see this anywhere else on YouTube. So all I ask in return is that you hit that like and subscribe button. So let me get into this. All right, so guys, the portfolio today is sitting at what, 127, so it's taken a pretty big hit. They're not gonna lie. So if we take a look back, man, at the early March, this was, I think, back when I was when I did that Rocket Mortgage play. I think and then once I sold out of the Rocket Mortgage, we were doing okay. It was sitting like, somewhere around that like 150s, 140s. Then at one point, man, it just like tanked, right? So, that's what it is there. And this is just a slow and steady recovery, guys. It's going to take a while. So, because the other factor that I keep saying is, look at the plays I'm in right now. These are all like not the biggest companies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not investing in Facebook, Apple, Tesla. That's not in this portfolio. So this portfolio is going to take a little while to recover, because typically when these recoveries happen, they go to those bigger name stocks versus this one first. So if you actually wanted to be safe right now and actually make some cash, your best bet for, like, I can't give a good time frame, but really if you're looking at Apple, Amazon, Facebook, you take even Microsoft, I don't know where it is here, but you know what I'm saying, these are the ones which are going to get the money back in their pockets first. Then we're going to see it trickle down into the smaller plays. But still overall, people are saying they wanted to see the portfolio update. Look at this. There's no changes. I'm still up 40% on the year, but this is what I want to say about that. Why I'm still up 40% on the year, guys. People I'm hearing are upset. They're down compared to their initial investment. They're down from their initial investment. If you haven't watched the video I published earlier this morning, please go take a look at that. I'm trying to address that sort of thing. Though the reason why, understand, you have not invested long enough. That's the only thing. Okay, it's not a matter of fact that, hey, why is Mr. Shroot here having like 40% gains on the year and I'm still down on my initial? You just haven't practiced long enough. You haven't been in it long enough, and eventually you will be in the same position. Please believe me, eventually you will be. Okay, this is not financial advice, no BS like that, but all that stuff. But seriously, with enough time, I'm telling you, you will end up getting there. So, okay, let me go into the video before I keep rambling. So the stock of the day that I want to tell everyone about is Palantir Technologies, guys. Please keep this thing in mind. Palantir is having their demo day April 14th, so that's next week coming up. This is I think on April 7th, like a day or two ago. Kathy Woods loaded the boat on this one. She bought, I think it was over 1 million shares she ended up buying the Palantir, and so that's big moves that she made on that one. That's the big catalyst I want to tell you, April 14th, because we can definitely see some big movement in Palantir on that day. And even if it doesn't happen, which I will be shocked if it doesn't happen, but even if it doesn't, remember, it's in my foundational layer of the stocks. That means I'm keeping it long term. All right, let me see what else. Skills is killing me here, but that's okay. I'm still in it for long term, and if it doesn't pull through, then lesson learned. But from what I've done my research on, I'm still bullish on this thing overall. The thing with Skills is this, guys, and this is the realization not many people I'm seeing on YouTube and stuff are talking about. So Skills is getting a lot of engagement from users, and a lot of engagement, and a lot of active users are on that platform daily, right? The platform itself is not the best. Let's just say that. So if you've ever downloaded the app, you should do it yourself. Download the app Skills on iOS, Android, whatever, and take a look at it for yourself. The app itself is not the best, but they're getting a lot of users, right? The thing is, this is not the valuation. You cannot see it in the same way as, like, let's say Facebook. Like with Facebook, you can evaluate how many users are coming to their platform, right? That's a direct one-to-one. The more users Facebook has, the more profitable Facebook is going to be. With Skills, it's different. It's not a matter of how many members are in this thing. It's because they have to lease out the games. You know what I'm saying? With Skills, the games that are on their platform, those are the ones that bring them in money. So if Skills is not able to get more game developers and things like that who want to join in with them, then they cannot profit as much. So it's not a matter of how many users are on Skills, it's a matter of how many game developers are going to be going into Skills. That's what's going to determine its profitability, and that's really where why that NFL contract, in my opinion, was a big thing. But that's not everything. We need to see we got to see more than just an NFL contract come through. So just want to keep that in mind. This is going to be remember, this was in my foundational layer stock, so I was fine with this longer term anyway. But with that said, just know the risks involved with this thing, all right? Because if no developers want to come to it, then hey, then they're going to be in trouble. I personally think that they'll be able to correct themselves. This is just like what I was saying with the semiconductor shortage. Realistically, there's not going to be a semiconductor shortage for 10 years. So let me see what else I got going on here. All of that, HOL, X20. Man, Cydius, guys. Cydius had a little run up today, man. It was going up, and I was like, let's go. This is it. It's going to go past $2 again, but no, it's okay. This is going to take a while to really bounce up, because even with their April 30th, yeah, that's the date that they're going to be releasing their phase 3 trial results for Cydius. Even with that, guys, it's still not going to give money to the company. You follow what I'm saying? That's going to be one of those buy the rumor, sell the news type of deals is what I'm expecting. And you guys know at this point what happens in those situations. So we're going to see a little run up. It's going to crash down, and then it's going to, probably, who knows where it's going to settle down. But it's going to be like that. Once Cydius is actually able to push their products in hospitals, in doctors' offices, if that's going to happen at the end of this year, early next year, in that time frame. Once that happens, that's when we're going to see the real Cydius Pharmaceuticals take shape. Okay, because right now we're just going on speculation, and this is really, really early adoption into this company. So take that with a risk, because remember, you're investing in a company that has no money. I don't want to say they don't have any money; they don't have any revenue. So you gotta play that as is. All right. Let me see what other things I want to go through. So all of those are good. This one. So guys, I bought into Wish. If you've never used that app, it's a pretty big online shopping platform. Wish, it's an app, and I think it's a website too. They sell a bunch of different things, like I don't know, like different knickknacks and small like gadgets and whatever. So this company is actually a really low point right now. I'm looking to make this thing a quick swing trade for myself, and you could see from their previous highs, it was sitting at the $18-19 mark, and then it went all the way down now to 13s. I think it's in the oversold territory, and it could be in a good buy zone. People could see this thing drop even more though, so I'm aware of that risk that I have in this thing. So it could end up like dipping even more, and then recovery might take longer. But I think it had like 3 different price targets from different analysts. They were all like 28, 25. They were pretty high up, and those things have not changed at all, even despite all of these things. I think even Amazon at one point was talking about buying them out. So to me, this is probably going to be a good swing trade that I could have on Wish. So the money I got from Wish is because I sold out of Sensonics. Now, before anyone says anything to me about why I sold out of Sensonics, guys, remember what I told you in the other video. Sensonics is not going to have their catalyst coming up until Q3 to Q4. That's a huge time frame, 6 months, Q3 to Q4 of this year, when they get their FDA results and all that. So in the meantime, that's just money sitting there, and it's been dropping and stuff like that. So why not put the money somewhere else to work? That was what I did this morning, and I cashed out and I put it into Wish. So if Wish ends up running up beforehand, I might end up going back in Sensonics. Who knows at the time? But I keep you guys updated on all of those things. Let me see what else I wanted to go through. This was a thing I was researching this morning. All right, I did a lot of research in the Discord group. We were going through this thing a lot in the morning. We were really digging into this company, Future FinTech, guys. I just have one request. If you are invested in this, or before you invest, whatever it is, just do me a favor. Go to their website, okay? That's my only request. Try to go to their website. And if you still believe in the company after all that, okay, then you can take it from there. Try to go to their website. That's my one request. Because we tried going onto their website. It's not even a secure website. You cannot get in. You have to click what's it called? They even put in like restrictions to even access the site. It's basically it's not even legal in some senses. I don't want to say it's not legal, but you know what I'm saying, right? Beyond just that, this company also has a whole bunch of other fraudulent things that were happening with them. They got like a bunch of fraud claims back in I think earlier this year, September 2020. They had an audit done and it was just really bad. This company also, their headquarters is listed at, SEC filing is at Florida. Website says New York. This is a company in China. Okay. They also have a huge share dilution that they can execute at any point, guys. I mean, I can go in depth on this. I don't have the notes in front of me, so I'm just going off the top of my head. That's why this isn't as polished. I just wanted to get this out to you right now because just be a little cautious if you're in this. If you're in this play, put in that trailing stop loss. That's my one request. Please put in the trailing stop loss if you're going to be in this one, because I do not want to see you guys getting burned on this sort of play. Okay, and I think for the most part, that's going to be everything. Let me just take a look. Yeah, you know, just market overall, it's been wishy-washy unless you were in Apple, Amazon, those plays. So, you know, that's just how things work here. I hope everyone's been enjoying their Friday, you know. It's weekends coming up. This is, I know I'm trying to be positive for you guys, but yeah, most people's portfolios have been going to the crapper, and mine included. If you take a look compared to where I was before, yeah, it's taken a pretty big hit. So yeah, man, I can't believe it was 162 at one point. Now we're sitting at 127. Oh, that hurts. Oh man, even 182. I lost 60 grand in 1 month. That's I remember making that in a whole entire, not even in a year, 1 month. But you know, that's how it all goes. You know, just with all that said, guys, just please stay happy. You know, don't be too afraid of the market. Just enjoy the ride. As long as you're following the right plays, you're following what I tell you with that cake. You know, portfolio is like a cake, and you just are in solid plays, long term, medium term, all of those. You'll make it out okay, all right? You'll make it out okay. I don't want to say I promise, because then someone might sue me, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, guys. So, look, I'm just here to teach you the mistakes I've made, and so you don't have to make them yourself. And with all that said, guys, stay happy, stay healthy, let's get wealthy.